Hey Guardians, what is going on? In today's video, I'll be showing you a awesome Stasis Titan build that you guys can utilize in Destiny 2 PvP and PvE. This build is strongest at PvE. It can be used in endgame and light work content. I highly advise to use it more in light work, but it still can be used in endgame content and hold up pretty well with the most meta PvE builds right now. This is a little bit of an off-meta different Titan build, but I think it's pretty unique and does the job really well. DPS wise, you're looking at about roughly around 2.5 million if you do the rotations correctly. Anyways, let's kind of cover the basics. I know you guys probably know, but we are hosting a live log giveaway, so don't forget to enter. All you got to do is like this video, subscribe, comment down below, and your platform and favorite exotic, and you'll be entered for a shot at winning Lifefall when we hit 16,000 subs, which we're approximately going to hit in the next month. Also, keep in mind, after that, we'll be doing final shape giveaways. Alright, on to the important stuff though. Glacial Quake, Towering Barricade, Strafe Lift, and Shiver Strike, Glacier Grenade. Use Glacier over Duskfield. Both of these nades are good, but Glacier easily is better for the crystals. The crystals synergize with our exotic and then our exotic weapon as well. On to the aspects. Some people would probably say, why not run Chrysoglasm? I would definitely say Tectonic Harvest is way better here. The reason why is because Shattering Stasis Crystals creates a Stasis Shard that grants melee energy, which on top of the exotic Monte Carlo will be running for this build. This stacks on top of Tectonic Harvest, so it's really good. And then Howl of the Storm for more Stasis Crystals when we slide, using our melee obviously. And then Whisper Rhyme, this will grant us a small amount of overshield for 10 seconds, and this does stack. It did get nerfed, but it's still very, very valuable if you don't have an Omni Oculus on your team. Whisper Shards, Shattering your Stasis Crystal temporarily boosts your grenade recharge rate, and additional Stasis Crystals increase the duration of this benefit. And then Whisper Chains, while you are near frozen targets or a friendly Stasis Crystal, you take reduced damage. And then Whisper Conduction, nearby Stasis Shards track to your position. I know, guys, my light level looks really bad. I'm too lazy to confuse this thing. I had Amit and, like, Cerberus on, but, yeah. I would use Monte Carlo over Cerberus. Just throw on, like, a Fusion or Rapid Fire, and then a Rocket Launcher for DPS rotations. Monte Carlo, this allows us to get our melee back up faster. You have an odd chance of getting your melee from killing an ad. On to the exotic, ACD Feedback Fence. This allows us to utilize our armor shards, and we also get to jolt enemies utilizing this build. You get 3 armor charge stacks, and you get the basic exotic furry conductors perk, which will allow you to chain and jolt enemies within like a 10-meter proximity. ACD feedback fences were actually changed this season, so yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting to see how this plays out, which you'll see obviously in a minute. For mods, run Heavy Ammo Finder and then Radiant Light or Powerful Friends. This will pretty much give you an armor charge when you collect an orb. And then on your gauntlets, run Grenade Kickstart, Melee Kickstart, and then Firepower, or just triple Melee Kickstart preferably. On your chest, run Emergency Reinforcement, Charged Up, and then just run a Reserve. On your boots, you're going to want to run Battle Already, Invigoration, and then Invigoration, and then run Triple Bomber on your cloak, or Mark, depending on what class you play on. So, on to kind of how this build works. Rotation-wise in the DPS phase, you would use the Stasis kind of as a debuff, and then you would just freeze the enemy or the boss, and then just kind of shoot at them, and just you'll get the job done. But like if you look, we froze this little captain right here, which if you guys look, I'm getting my melee back like instantly. Obviously you get it back instantly in your super, but you'll see what I mean. I'm just gonna spam crystals everywhere here, just kind of show how the build synergizes. This poor Guardian just has no clue. There we go, more crystals. We break these crystals. They're going to drop these things called Tectonic Harvest, which is going to give us our grenade back and then our melee back. When you pick these up, you get an overshield, and this helps you a lot in endgame content. Like, it's about a 50% damage resistance, I believe, so it's either 25 or 50%. I'm not quite sure on that number, guys, but correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And then, you know, let's go into the Assault Sector. This holds up really well in, like, endgame content. Cerberus also could be used when it comes to this. It really just kind of depends if you want to sacrifice Tectonic Harvest for the extra crystals. I'm not gonna lie, I personally love this build, but this is like my go-to endgame PvP build for Titan. I don't really play Titan often. I know you guys are probably gonna hate on the build, but I really like it. I have fun playing like this, guys. That's just me, though. As you can see, we have our armor charge. We're restacking it, and then boom. Now we're jolting our targets like this. We're getting about 15k per melee. Synthosep's definitely is better than ACD feedback fence, but when we're using Monte Carlo, it kind of outbeats it in that kind of way. But yeah, that's really all for today's video, Guardians. Make sure you guys stay safe out there. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I love you guys all, and have a good night or day, depending where you're from. Peace. Can I get that snowball? Oh, okay. See you guys later. Guardians, I would like to recommend you an awesome service. Diving.net, you can find teams to complete different activities like raids, trials, exotic farming, and many more. All the services can be done without account sharing. You don't need to give your login or password. To order a service that you like, you need to choose the self-play option. When you select something that you like, choose your platform. In this case, I play on PC, so I'm going to be selecting PC. From here, to select the self-play option, go all the way down and click self-play. After you're satisfied with what you're going to purchase, add to cart, and then click purchase. After finding out what you're going to want to purchase, you're going to want to go to your coupons and type code HECTIC for a 15% off on all products. From here, type your email so they can contact you. Then choose a payment method and check out. I would highly recommend diving.net as you can do a lot of awesome things and they have great support all the time.